How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. This is going to be episode number 29 of this series, and thank you once again for all the support that you did give on the last episode. Once again, you continue to blow me away with the support, and if we can get over 70 likes on this episode again, that would be greatly appreciated. If you did miss the last episode, I do recommend that you go back and watch it. We ended up finishing off the January transfer window. We made a couple of very good signings as well. We ended up signing a centre-back, and we also ended up signing a left midfielder for when Barkham does end up leaving the club next season. Very good replacements, but we don't have full scout reports on them yet. Until we do, we're just going to have to wait and see what their ratings are. In this episode, we are going to be playing at 5 games. We're going to be simming 2 and playing 3. I think I am going to go ahead and play this Blackpool match, and then we will sim this match against Warsaw. We will also sim this one against Plymouth. And then for the other 2 matches against Wigan and also Coventry, we will play them. And for the first game of the episode, this is the side we're going with. A bit of a weakened side, really. We've got a few fitness issues that happen. And, well, they are just because of a build-up of games that have just happened recently. We've had so many games in so little days, and as a result of that, we are changing around the team quite a lot for this game. Araba's going to be starting up front. I was contemplating putting a Yama there, but I thought in the end, I would just keep him in, and then I could put Billy King behind him. So here we go into this game. Blackpool currently are facing a relegation fight. And that's not really what I would expect from them. I thought they'd be up higher in the table, at least mid-table. But they're struggling a bit this season, so it's a good opportunity for us to pick up another win here. We still have a good opportunity from this corner, though. I'm going to play it short, because that's kind of worked out for me recently. So we'll do that. And then play it in like that. So Billy King, and that one is deflected out for another corner. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we'll do it again. Now we're going to get it in. And again, out wide for Reeves, who's going to have a shot. And that's an incredible save there by the keeper. Bit of a mistake there. Lots of pressure. And now we get it through to Oyama, who's going to have a shot. And he hits the bar. Are you joking me? We have another shot. And that was a bit of a tight angle. But we got so unlucky there with Oyama hitting the post. Now we're going to play it through to Araba, who's turned his man. Can he get his first goal? Oh my god. That is a pathetic shot. You're meant to be Akinfenwa's regen. You're meant to be banging it in from there. But instead, you're more like Heskey's regen. That was awful. Now it's in to King. Nice little ball. And created a bit of space here for Oyama going for a shot. And it's somehow found the back of the net. I think that's going to be an own goal. We certainly deserve to score in this game. But is that a little bit harsh on Blackpool? I think it is. Just a little bit harsh. That touch there was just dreadful from the defender. So there we go. We end up winning this game by 1-0. Not the way I would have liked to have won the game, considering how many chances we had. We had a bit of a shocker in that game with Araba. I mean, he's more like Heskey more than anything, more than Akinfenwa's regen. He had a shocking miss there, and he probably should have tucked that one away. So for this training session, hopefully we can get some good results, and we end up seeing some bang average results. I didn't expect anything more than that. We end up seeing Sears almost growing in some of his stats, but other than that, it's not really that good. And now we're going to be having another game here. It's going to be against Warsaw, and we are going to go ahead and sim this one. I believe they're currently sitting just above the relegation zone, so I expect us to get a win in this game. And we end up getting a 1-1 draw. That's a bit disappointing. Tyler Walker ended up missing a penalty, and we probably should have picked up 3 points in hindsight. So we have a final scout report on Niko Datkovic. We're going to take a little look at this. He's 68 overall, and he's worth 800,000. He's got some very good stats, as you can see there. 85 strength, which is absolutely awesome. You can see there he's also got some very good marking. Slice tackle, stand tackle, good heading accuracy. Overall, a very solid defender, and he's going to be very good when he does come in next season. So now we're going to be having a pretty big game here against Wigan Athletic. This is going to be in the 5th round of the FA Cup. And this is the team we're going with. We're going with a very strong lineup, actually. In fact, I don't think any of our players are missing, apart from Pacini and a couple of others. I'm not really too sure how good Wigan's side is, but we'll have to wait and see. I know they've got some good players. I'm not really too sure. I think they are actually in the Championship currently. So we may end up playing against them next season. We'll have to wait and see. And now we have a corner. We're going to play this one short. They've got a lot of men in the box. So maybe we can exploit a gap in the middle. Now it's Reeves into Oyama. Turning his man and going to have a shot. And Ayama within 6 minutes already scores the first goal of the game. And what a goal it is. That is just a fantastic strike again. One of those really good power shots from Ayama. He's so good at doing that. And once again, powers it at the near post this time to make it 1-0. Win it. Now it's going to be, is that Ayama? No, it's Reed with the volley. What a volley that is into the back of the net. That's an incredible volley. Look at this. It just rebounds in the air. Hits it down. First time into the back of the net. Take that, Wigan. It was actually on the half volley, but still a very nice goal nonetheless. And Jake Reeves doubles our lead here. Inside, and that's a good cross. And they've won the header. And it's Michael Jacobs, the ex-Wolves man, that ends up putting it into the back of the net. He's a player that I've been very much interested in. Quite a good young player, a very good young English player, or not so young anymore, but still a very, very good player to pick up on career mode. And once again, right there, very, very good header to put it into the back of the net. And he tries a good cross, actually. And they keep hold of it. McNaughton, and a really good save by Roy Silva. And there you have it. We end up knocking out the former winners of the FA Cup. Just a few years ago they won it. And now they've been knocked out by League One opposition. How do you feel, Wigan? How do you feel? And it looks like we're going to be playing Premier League opposition in the quarter-finals. We're either going to be playing Stoke City or Leicester City. And now it's going to be time for the third and final play game of the episode. And it is going to be against Coventry City. Not really too sure how they're doing in the league currently, but we're making quite a few changes once again for this game. Luckily though, we've got quite a few good players in there. And we've got some very, very good squad depth. So a lot of players that we are replacing are just as good as the other ones, so they'll get some minutes in this game. So currently Coventry City are 10th in the league. They've got an opportunity to maybe push for the playoffs, but I doubt that's going to happen, especially if we get a win in this game. They're probably not going to be getting the playoffs. And through here to Ayama, cutting inside, still kept hold of it. Look at this strength, and he has a shot, and Charles Cook with a good save there. Oh, that's lovely. Ayama with a lovely bit of skill there. And now we're going to cut inside. Keep on going. Lay it off to Armstrong. And Armstrong misses on the stroke of half time. That was a massive opportunity to go in front. Lovely bit of play there by Tunga. Trying to find Baxendale now. Done well. Can Baxendale provide a bit of magic here? He's going to play it in. And it's Ayama having a shot. And Ayama scores again. Another game where Ayama has got on the score sheet. It's just absolutely surged into the box there. It's not really the best finish. Maybe the keeper should have done better there. But it's still a very, very powerful shot. And that's probably why it beat the keeper. Now it's Baxendale again. Can he get another bit of magic going? And he goes all the way here. He's going to have a shot. And he has a shot again. And it's an open goal. And Baxendale certainly couldn't have missed. And we end up making it 2-0 after a nice bit of play again from Baxendale. Cutting all the way inside, having a shot with his left foot. It falls kindly for the rebound. And he put that right into the top corner. He almost missed that, to be honest. Oh, we've lost it out here. And now it's Vincelot passing it in. And again, having a shot. And Sears, our youth goalkeeper, with an absolutely awesome save. And now they have a corner. I think they've brought the keeper up. Yes, they have. So if we can win this header, we can get a good opportunity on the counter. And let's bang this one forward. Can we win it? Yes, we have. Armstrong's won it. And we're going to have a shot. And Armstrong makes it 3-0. There you go. An open goal. That's the easiest goal he's ever going to score. You know how I feel about playing in the rain. I absolutely hate it. But this game is a little bit different. We end up getting a 3-0 result away from home, a clean sheet as well. So now we have the final game here of the episode, and it is going to be against Plymouth. We are going to sim this game, and we've got a fairly strong lineup for this game. Again, we're rotating a lot of players because of the fitness issues, but we should get a win, and we do get a win. Both of our defenders ended up scoring. Lockyer and Cargill, and also Reeves scored as well. Another 3-0 win, and we're going to end the episode off with a bit of player training here. And we end up seeing Sears going up to a 68 overall now. So he's only one overall behind, well, Roy Silva now. He's very, very close to to being on par with Roy Silver. Right guys, so this is going to be the end of this episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. And if you have enjoyed this episode of this career mode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. In the next episode, hopefully we can get through most of February and into March. I'm not really too sure if we should sim the rest of the season, if we get a big enough gap at the top of the table. I'm not really too sure, but apart from that guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.